Verbo snapped a pic of me on the street without my consent just now.
Fame isn't exactly good news for the nameless. We're almost at Dovebrook District.
A will of metallance.
A direct offensive.
Must try their food.
Quite a bustling district. Is this really where Himiko lived back then?
It's been 15 years since I've been back. I wonder what's become of these houses now. If they're Perhaps they've become like the Graffia family. Nothing but empty shells. Let's go. Stay safe on the road. This place seems to have changed a lot.
Holy... Rest assured, I haven't forgotten a single thing about the compensation.
This Verbo was actually waiting outside the magazine's office just to make amends?
You are?
Would you mind coming into our magazine office to talk? Let's discuss compensation, shall we?
It looks like the magazine publisher has taken... Strictly speaking, the entire street where this building stands belongs to my family's estate. It's said that, in their heyday, the Graffia family owned property all across plain Arcadia. But by my generation, very little was left. When my journey reaches its end, will anyone in this world be able to inherit anything from me? Sorry, I made things a bit too heavy there. Come, let's go inside the magazine office and see what this...
Hey there, Paraprince! I brought quite an impressive creditor. Beep beep. Debt collector signal detected. I'm out of here. Don't run! It's the Great Raccoon from the Astral Express! Verbos and Raccoon.
Beep boop. Family or not, you're all just here to collect debts, aren't you?
Great Raccoon, a jerk of a company president ditched everyone to dodge the debts. We brothers haven't gotten paid in months. As you can see from our sorry state, even if you sold, I've got a plan. We can work together for some mutual Raccoon Furbo benefits. After all, Furbobo Weekly does have right now the hottest news in all of Plain Arcadia. Once you become the company president, Great Raccoon, Furbobo Weekly can go full throttle for you. In no time, Furbobo Weekly will be the #1 gossip magazine. We won't have to worry about our salaries, and Great Raccoon won't have to worry. No way! No way! As your devoted fans, me and my bros sincerely want to come.
A magazine publisher? Now that is I knew you wouldn't pass up an opportunity like this. These Furbos may be crafty and full of tricks, but they can definitely help us out. A media outlet working for you, and a network of informants who can run around everywhere. And best of all, they're free.
Being a company president is actually super easy. Just follow me.
takes? Okay, from now on, I'm your new company president.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Great Raccoon is our new company president! Ha! Whatever mission you assign, we brothers will get it done for you. Anything... Boss, you don't like Verbobo gossip? Chatting about the Phantasmoon games together? Oh, are you sure? In return, make sure you create some big news stories. Oh, and that journalist Verbo who wrote that slander about you? HR will fire him. We don't need an employee around here who's got beef with the I heard a supplicant has appeared at Graphia Academy. Should we have him take some pictures there for you? No problem. I'll arrange it right away.
Looks like you're already getting into the groove of being a company We're pretty much done here, and Dun Hung and Sunday should be arriving soon as...
Miss Himiko, we're here.
Slower than expected, huh? Looks like you...
That's, difficult to say.
Miss Himiko. And Benefactor is here too. It's been a while. I've missed you all dearly.
Miss Tingyun, are you representing the Xianzhou on this diplomatic mission to Plain Arcadia?
This is a matter of great importance. A humble girl like me doesn't have that kind of standing. I'm just tagging along with General Yao Guang of the Yushui to help out with odd jobs. I have
A seer strategist. What happened on this journey?
Sorry, there was a bit of a hiccup. I accidentally put on a mask of elation. Now I'm a supplicant in the Phantasmoon game.
Well, that's quite unexpected.
I know the Express has been seeking to join the Phantasmoon games, and I've been quite curious about that. Sorry. Did I make things more complicated than they needed to be?
No need to apologize, Sunday. You are a companion of the Trailblaze. No nameless would ever stop a companion.
Many thanks.
But wait, did you just say...
It's a long story.
She was with us just now, but somehow disappeared without a trace.
Madame Yao is always like this. She probably disappeared suddenly to deal with something urgent.
This seer strategist is just as elusive as the rumors say.
No need. I wouldn't dare impose. The tides of fate shifted. I had to delay my steps to arrive at the proper time. I asked for your understanding. Oh my. Counting me, we make exactly 6. Let me do some calculations. Your fortune in the coming days looks grim. You'd better watch out. Wheel. Makes sense. You got what you wanted today. The fates spell danger. This matter is most likely connected to that blade. Ah, the little fox's misfortune has overflowed into good luck. She's blessed with constant good fortune, a true harbinger of prosperity. Huh. That's weird. I can't see yours. So, you're that trailblazer Fushuan mentioned.
Your reputation precedes you, seer strategist. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. Whatever's on your mind,
My sincerest apologies. When a diviner encounters someone whose fate is unfathomable, we can't help but feel 3 parts excited, 3 parts flustered, 3 parts curious, and...
What do you mean by unfathomable?
My eye of Ishvara can scan the aura of fortune surrounding each of you, manifesting as weal or woe signs above your foreheads. However, this person really surprised me. I can't see anything from her at all. Are you really free to try any choice? To do anything you want? Does an Ishvara like you actually exist in this world? You mean you've witnessed the existence of Terminus? But that doesn't mean your life has entered the finality, does it?
What do you think this means, General?
As an Ishvara, their mere presence in the playfield creates a variable in the game. It's both a blessing and a curse. As I said before, the weal and woe of us six align with the 6 lines of divination. If she represents woe, then the hexagram falls to water, where dangers lurk above. If she brings weal, then the hexagram shifts between wind and water, presenting a great opportunity to strike.
So, the fate of our journey in plain Arcadia rests on her decision.
It's not as mystical as it sounds. While an Ishvara has far greater freedom of choice than ordinary people, they're still caught in the currents of fate. I just want to remind you to choose wisely.
Back to business. I take it you're not just here to read our fortunes?
I am here to greet everyone, to apologize to the Express Navigator for my previous indiscretions, and to borrow someone from you.
Miss Himeko, now you understand how I ended up wearing this mask.
I get it. She says she wants to borrow you for an operation. I want to hear your thoughts. If you're not comfortable refusing, I can speak up for you.
Oh, you two. No need for whispers. I can hear you loud and clear.
How did you? Well, since the General heard us, would you mind telling us your reasons for doing this?
I'm collecting variables. During this journey, I'll be acting as unpredictably and irrationally as possible. Don't be surprised. Some Arbiter Generals excel in battle with their wit and valor. Others master the art of forging weapons. And some guard the Netherworld with their lives. I'm here to discuss matters regarding the Anti-Destruction Alliance. And then I'll head to Astropolis for the vote. That's the real business. But according to the divination, this Arcadian world faces an extraordinary danger. When a bird's nest falls, no egg will remain unbroken.
Are you saying we'll all perish along with plain Arcadia? What's going on here?
Intel indicates that a serious Xianzhou criminal is attempting to join the Phantom Moon Games. This individual has been infected by the flesh of Shuhu, the emanator of the abundance, and is extremely dangerous. According to my interpretation, his long-suppressed violent nature will eventually become uncontrollable, bringing catastrophic disaster to everyone.
There's no way he could do that.
That's the divination's answer. Rather than asking whether he could, we should ask, how would he do it? My divination shows dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. While the term dragon clash could simply mean fierce battle, could it be foreshadowing a great calamity from your conflict with Blade? Perhaps this prophecy has other interpretations. But with my limited intel right now, I have to prioritize Blade, this most volatile and dangerous.
I've heard that different interpretations of prophecies can lead to completely opposite outcomes.
Let's put that aside for now. In any case, I've brought along a creation forged by Blade himself. If things get out of hand, it might temporarily restore his sanity, giving us a brief chance at
What is it?
I'm sorry, but fate has shifted once again. I must take my leave. To put everyone on the Express at ease, I solemnly swear that Mr. Sunday won't be obligated to do anything for the Xianzhou. On the contrary, our delegation will give him every ounce of aid within our power.
What did you say, General?
Aid within our power? She's gone.
Whoa, that was quick. Madame Yao must be really busy.
Has she vanished into thin air like this before?
Yes. I don't know the details myself. With Madame Yao, it often happens and no one knows when she'll return. She doesn't do it on purpose.
No worries. At least we know what the Xianzhou is up to. Right now, 2 companions from the Express are still trapped somewhere. She and I must head to the tavern to uncover some clues.
If Miss Himiko needs my help, please don't hesitate to ask.
Are March and Mr. Yang in trouble? I'll go with you.
No, you and Sunday will act together with the Seer strategist. We're not at the point where we need to call in reinforcements yet. The situation with Blade is unusual. That Seer strategist's I don't want to see the Phantasmoon games bring catastrophe to my homeland. So this is also my request.
I understand Miss Himiko's intentions. Blade's appearance means the Stellaron hunters are also on the move in this. From everything we've seen, this mission to play in Arcadia is of the utmost importance. I will accompany General Yao Guang to uncover the Stellaron hunters' schemes. Whatever happens this time. What? Those 2 are trapped in the school, forced to become a student and teach. Though March and Mr. Yang don't seem in mortal danger for now, who the Phantasmoon games? What a bizarre ceremony. What does this type of elation really mean for the people of... Whatever happens, keep me posted on how things go.
Mask of elation. Sure. In Penacony's decorative arts, ravens often symbolize the hidden desires and whispers of humans. Don't worry, I once tried to ascend to godhood myself. I won't be dazzled. Taking part in this grand event is also about gaining a deeper understanding of this Arcadia. Just as one cannot miss the Charmony Festival when visiting Penacony. There's no rule saying that supplicants of the Phantasmoon games have to... On the contrary, for the elation, shouldn't laughter be a resonance that comes from within each other's hearts? After putting it on, I seem to hear curious voices. The mask whispers to me, urging me to show my elation to the god, to create miracles that will make them... That's a good one. When that general, Yao Guang, shows up again, I should discuss our collaboration plans with her. Good luck.
Greetings, Benefactor. It's been many days since we met in Penacony, and I've been thinking of you day and night. Though my skills are meager, Madame Yao praised my resolve to kill my enemies, saying that was just the variable she sought. That's why she assigned me to temporarily serve under her command for this expedition. What fortune! I wished I could travel with you longer back in Penacony, Benefactor. After all, I've yet to reclaim the opportunities Phantilia stole from me. Don't go back on your word, Benefactor. We can find a local bar and share a drink while we chat. Madame Yao instructed me to meet her at our agreed spot.
The IPC, Masked Fools, a Xianzhou General, the Stellaron Hunters. Some came for the Alliance. Some for the Eon's game. Whatever their reasons, but at least we got some good news. Sunday has joined the Phantasmoon Games. He can help us in our... Let's rendezvous with Sparkle at the tavern. We must uncover why Sparxie entered the Phantasmoon Games, and what sort of Sparxicon she's got planned for Graphia. When I was little, I heard a few urban legends. They say the entrance to the tavern exists behind every single door in this land. But those who aren't invited, this time we already have the fool's invitation in hand. As for the key to open the door, there's a silly rhyme on the back. So, about the fool's riddle.
Whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same phantasmoon.
Looking up makes sense, but looking down? How exactly do you gaze? Oh, it seems fate ties you to the tavern. I get it now. The answer is... Many generations ago, the Dove Brook was already a river flowing with countless legends. Legend has it that the master painter Graphia once drew water from the Dove Brook to wash her paintbrushes. Looking at Dove Brook's scenery, memories from my student days just come. They're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dove Brook District was teeming with gangs. There were hooligans running around everywhere, and some really loved messing with the students. I was taller than my peers, and happened to be training in martial arts. To stand up for my juniors, the people who fell into the Dove Brook River would cover the surface like bean sprouts in noodle soup. It all feels like... Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, I took the plunge myself. Back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers always said I was like a wind-up toy that never stopped banging its drums and cymbals, stirring up a commotion wherever I went. In the blink of an eye, 15 years have passed. Hard to believe someone as reckless and willful as me became the navigator of the Astral Express. Now's not the time to wax sentimental. We've reached the banks of the Dove Brook. So, where's the tavern entrance hidden? According to the business card, the tavern is near the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters. Let's check the other side of the river.
Hey, folks! Have y'all heard the joke about the dove? Yeah, one day, a criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life, but just when freedom seemed within reach, the Dove Brook blocked with his pursuers closing in. The man prayed to the river. I am hammered by the law, stained with filth. Oh, pure flowing waters, please do not swallow me. A voice from the Dove Brook replied, there's a pedestal of light upon the water. The criminal wept. What pedestal of light? It's only the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters at a... Guess how... the Dove Brook said, you're not hammered at all. Otherwise, how could you still tell the moon from a pedestal? It's fine. You don't have to buy me a drink as long...
That joke sounds like a hint. Could he be a fool from the tavern? Maybe if we find the
The moon's reflection. So fragile it shatters at the touch.
Sparkle's riddle says this. Well, we've gazed at the sky already. From this angle, the moon's if what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle is the key to entering the tavern, then this moon must be... Come on, let's take a closer look. Keep going. Chase that moon's reflection. The fools are guarding the moon's shatter the moonlight, and we're one step closer to the tavern. Let's try again. Something's back there. Is that a key? The moon is about to break. Let's try again. The key has dissolved into the water. The water's surface is about to change. Look, the tavern's shadow has appeared.
Watch this magic trick.
If we follow this path ahead, we should reach the tower.
Trailblazer now. So this is the World's End Tavern.
No. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern, you're sorely like a single grape on a great book.
Sorry, but this looks like a
The so-called plain Arcadia isn't really an Arcadia either, but if you're looking for something that's true to its name, take a ride on the Astral Express. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on board, right? I see. Friends, a big shot is here. A real knee slapper incoming.
Really? From the Express?
Freaking way! Enthusiast, are you?
Express folks come to the tavern too?
Do they even have the sense of humor?
Sorry to swallow my foot. I'll never wash it again.
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous among you should know when to stop and mind your manners.
Oh, well, if it isn't little Sparkle. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but...
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better, no? Alive-ish. It depends on how you define alive. Most fools won't even admit they're alive. So he isn't exactly dead either. All right. Now I can finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. Let's talk about the imposter.
The man's wary gaze sizes up your curious gaze circle.
What's that?
Kid, I believe you're confusing me with some...
Sorry, my mistake.
All right, you two. First round's on me. What'll it be?
We're not here to drink. Time's ticking. Did you find anything on Sparxie?
Don't pull a long face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask. While you were gone, diligent little Sparkle was gathering intel non-stop and didn't waste a single minute. Sparxie. She did come here disguised as me. I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap who drew the short straw to manage the storage area recently. Old Gio told me that a week ago, I came here and took a few things. Among them was a vial of mimetic virus.
A mimetic virus. No wonder she could take over Graphia Academy and distort March and Welt's cognition, making them believe they're a student and teacher.
Close enough. The so-called Sparxie is a front for spreading a mimetic virus.
Knowing that isn't enough. What type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms? We need more on her plans and actions before we can counter it.
Thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting. To dig up details, we'll have to get hands-on.
Lead the way, then.
Let's move. Stay close.
Abandon all despair, ye who... By the way, hate to ask, That's a relief. Not like I could tell.
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you welcome the laughter, gracing you with their presence?
You're wrong. It's not that they feel unwelcome. See that? The fools put up a sign over there.
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to AHA went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the laughter from the Pact of Elation.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher from a classroom.
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is AHA, and none is a
Oh, it's Sparkle. Is it really Sparkle? It's not so much. Listen up, gray-haired lass. If you want me to open, pay the toll with saying a joke. I've now...
I said it. A joke.
Oh, poor child. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna break you open.
Didn't expect you to have the pull to get me into the tavern. As expected of a detective's assistant.
Back when I still had a sense of humor, a fool gave me an invitation. You can thank you're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through. They can only pay you in dirty money.
What else can I do? The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
All right. I reached out to Costide. He said that one of the three people who stopped, based on his description, I spent ages sketching the suspect's portrait. And I suspect it might be Don Hung, the nameless from...
Costide. We owe him another favor. No paying this one back, huh? Speaking of which, Don Hung. That's a Xianzhou name, isn't it? Where have I heard that name before? It sounds so familiar. So, which of these three is Don Hung? The one with gray hair? The redhead? Or that black-haired girl who looks like she's right... No, don't tell me yet. Let me guess. I know a bit of the Xianzhou language. The word Don can mean red. So Don Hung is the lady with red hair, right?
Your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just give you the answer. None of these three is Don...
TV, newspapers, the internet, it's all fake news. What do you expect me to look at?
Let's get down to business. I couldn't find any trace of Don Hung's actions. It's like someone wiped them clean. So I decided to try a different approach. Keep tabs on the other members of the Express crew. Maybe following their trail will lead...
Nice work, Mr. Wren. They're heading deeper into the tavern. Follow me.
I see, gray hair. The tavern not inviting you sooner was their loss. Come on it.
Is the drink in these barrels really brewed from jokes?
Yep. You know your stuff, man.
Just heard some rumors, that's all.
Go melt it down.
Where's this?
Ta-da! Welcome to the dazzling lights of the Bliss Star. The heart of the tavern, Plain Arcadia's dazzling dance floor. There are some tasteless masked fools who consider this place the secret to keeping the laughter. If life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away that sadness until it's all well mixed with the joy in your body. That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the phantom moon in the sky. If we get the chance, I can take you inside for a real... Speaking of which, 2 months ago, some idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the bright idea to knock it down with a super overlord. So, we had to reinforce the blue star with a steel frame around it and seal it inside the world in canvas. You know how the masked fools are. Spiking drinks with hot sauce and tossing firecrackers down the Being a drinksmith is a tough gig. No one volunteers. Since Braji vanished, the fools have been drawing lots to take turns as temporary drinksmiths.
This fool you're talking about, it wouldn't happen to be.
If it were, I'd already be tied to that light orb as the scapegoat. Anyway, the next stop is the Golden Confessional. The eyewitness says Sparxie was there.
The Golden Confessional? What kind of place?
A place where you can let go of all your worries. Well, words won't do it justice. Let's go see it for yourself. Let me show you how to open a path. Play according to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
The steel frame actually opened. The wispy here actually changed color with the lights.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
Many. 6? Why bring us here?
Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of Bomb's first drop. Then, the Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many. Here, we shed our excess baggage before marching light.
Oh, well, looks like old Simpo's become the... Well, if it isn't my old friend! Sparkle said you'd be coming to the tavern. Old Simpo's heart is bursting with a teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to the tavern for a drink? This me, old friend? Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
Mr. Sampo, hello. What business bring?
No business. Just here to repay an old favor. Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for HELP. Someone's been parading around the tavern in person. Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look how the tables have turned. The trickster's getting a taste of her own mess.
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to gossip about me.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I didn't end up stranded, so here I am today, ready to help.
All right, then. Let's get to work.
Get to work?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones where humans dump their worries and find the worries that Miss Sparxie left behind.
You want us to unclog your
I'm not joking. Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how we met. Drink a mood lifter like Bomb's first drop, and all the harmful memoria in your body, you know, the pain, the worries, that's how fools pull pranks and have a blast without a shred of guilt.
So, all that memoria has settled under this bathroom. And you...
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her.
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sampo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't let you. Emotional impact drill. Oh, sorry. Wrong gadget. Oh, hey! Have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, forget it. I'll spare you the theory. Oh, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. It'll drill out memoria fountains with similar emotions. But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparxie was here. Keep your guard up in case something else comes bursting out. Well, if you ask me, leave it to luck.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter would pick the highest spot to vent. Exactly. The Golden Throne. Give it a try.
Girl, pick a spot to drill and start mining the...
Sampo, does this thing even work?
Of course.
Sampo, how did you get up there just now?
Oh, right! Silly me. Through that pipe on the side.
Are we gonna have a bladder competition today? La La Land noodles are the loudest.
What's this? A plunger?
What did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared. What a rare sight. Sparxie used to always connect with everyone online. But now, for the first time, she's meeting her fans through the sewer net. Sorry, but we're your haters. Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? Use Sparxie as a front to turn everyone into mindless zombies or dancing monkeys? How could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into your puppets to help you enter the Phantasmoon games. You're going to argue that you did it all for them?
Of course I did. From the very first day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me. I feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to Sparxie hears every wish. During these Phantasmoon games, I'll grant their wishes through the... No, I'll give each of them a choice. The choice to become me. Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparxie. To wear this dazzling mask. Cat, you must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame. Now, that moment has come. Sparxie will turn it every...
For reals? She plans to use a mimetic virus to turn everyone into herself? Oh, the answer was right there in the riddle all along. You know, I gotta say that...
As expected of my imposter, you're absolutely bonkers.
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn, just thinking about being turned into a copy of you? Oh, I can't even...
Oh? And who gets to define elation? The laughter, the fools, the IPC, or every me? Contrary to popular belief, the masters of the Phantasmoon games were never us, the supplicants, but the spectators watching us. Sadly, the Inter-Astral Peace Network showed people other worlds in the cosmos. Once horizons widen, expectations climb. Nothing they hear or see feels fresh, interesting, or thrilling enough. And everyone fears that they're outdated, uninteresting, or unexciting in others' eyes. So the world's like a derailed train. You got it. I'm a part of her. Wherever there's a screen, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too. I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go. The harder you struggle, the more spectacular it'll be when I live stream the Astral Express Cruise derailment at Sparxie. I'm looking forward to your resistance, Nameless.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious.
Oh man, the other day I ran into this fan. I insisted on showing me some gallows humor, jokes we found online, saying that all he did was show me a video of someone being killed by the Antimatter Legion, then burst out laughing. Come, let's all enjoy this gallows humor together!
With this divine power, I reforge all things! To the soul, insanity!
That hurt! That kinda hurts.
Dragons soaring above the lands! This is permanence! Mountains move, dragons rise!
Victory now. Ha!
To the soul. Insanity.
Listen, Sparkle. You only asked me to do your dirty work, but you never said anything about being your...
Everyone's going to become me soon. Sampo, crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
To think, Plain Arcadia's elation, back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Live streaming, coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell. She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's lookalike. Though, we're not that different.
Since the fools stashed dangerous things like mimetic viruses in the tavern, I assume they must have also prepared some counter...
Man, you give us fools too much credit. This is the tavern, not the well-ordered Herta space station. But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a mimetic virus cleanup expert.
All right. Now that you folks have a lead and no shortage of fighting spirit, old Sempo's calling it a day. The Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then. Well then, farewell, everyone.
So, where are we heading next?
Let's check out Fatal Joke.
Fatal Joke? What kind of place is that?
Maybe some kind of hospital.